Okay, so let me show you how to make a new custom GPT here. I've been wanting to try to make a document writer for a long time, so first off, it's probably good to see if it already exists, whatever it is you want to make. So you go to chat.openai.com, and I did a search for it and I don't see it, so let me show you how to search for that. So once you go to, yeah, I found this one, which is a little different, but so you go to chat.openai.com, then you click the double bar up here. I think you have to have a chat GPT Plus subscription to do this, or Teams, Chat GPT Teams subscription. Then you go to Explore GPTs, and this is also how you search for other GPTs that you want to use. And yeah, I'm not seeing that yet, so let's go ahead and create one. Don't want to duplicate other people's work, but I'm not seeing what I want there, so go to Explore GPTs. Should be a Create GPT button there. Maybe in the app. You have to be on the, have to go to ChatGPT itself. So you go chat.openai.com. Doesn't seem like that functionality is in the app, but it is on the website. So click on the bars, Explore GPTs. You got that search functionality right here too. But there is the create button. That's what we want to do. So I like doing this, and then I go to the configure tab. So let's go ahead and write this. So let's start with that, and then it'll ask me for some more details here. It takes a little bit, but not long at all. I guess, like, if you're training a GPT, usually takes like a really long time. I'm not sure exactly how this works behind the scenes here. And I want to call it document writer, so I could go back and rename it in the configure tab, I believe. I do want to go through a dialogue with this because it sets things up pretty well. And then you can make some fine adjustments after that. It should come up with, okay, there we go. Maybe the network's a little slow. Okay, at least it's doing something. So it's making the profile picture. See, that's actually, that's okay, but that's a little old-fashioned. I mean, it's kind of cool at the same time. I'll leave that for now, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how to change it here. So we'll go with that for now, and then I can come back and show you how to update it. I may end up actually sticking with that. That's kind of cool. That's growing on me a little. Actually, I want it to be versatile. Let me see if it can do that. Maybe I could make a GPT that may be better to make one that's suited to each thing, but I do want it to be versatile. And sorry, I apologize for dog issues here. So let's consider the tone and style of the responses. Yeah, adapt its tone based on the documentation requested. Looks good. Really, I'd love to know how they do this behind the scenes here. If it's just effectively filling out the fields in the configuration tab, or if it's doing more than that. Let's try that. It seems like they're having some issues today. Probably overloaded because this is such an amazing thing here. I think in this case, ask for clarification would be better. Probably should use punctuation in this too, but I don't think that matters. Does matter in the probably does matter in the configuration tab. So. That's an interesting question. I don't think it really matters to use the user's name. We're mainly focused on the quality of the documentation it writes. Can software suggestions be based on previous interactions? Works. Trying to think if that's. I'll go with that for now. I can change it in the configuration tab. So yeah, this is how you build a GPT. So instead of testing it, I'm going to go ahead and look and see. Okay, so in the description, what gets presented to the users, I'm going to also add in there to review and treat this as a draft or something like that. Because it's just important. all around. It's definitely good to have a human review it here. I mean, review it, rather. I also want to add the instructions. I'd like it to do a review on its own documentation. Well, see if that works. Guess those are good enough for the purposes of this video, so... Okay, let's go ahead and save it. And when you want to publish it, you're gonna save it to everyone. If you want it only personal, you can publish only to me. Nobody's gonna really find it with anyone with a link, so I'll do anyone with a link while I test it here a little bit. Ooh, I got an interesting idea. Write a guide on how to do differentiation in calculus. It's actually a pretty complicated thing. I even got the term right. I think that's right. Like take the differential of something. Oh wow, they actually did the did it in big and small. Oh, it looks like it's getting pretty good there. Oh man, it's quoting stuff I don't even like. I mean, I remember the terms of those rules, but I don't remember how to do that. So it even has practice problems. Let's see if it really describes how to do it well enough. Maybe walk me through an example. So, although ChatGPT is not that great at math, so this is going to be interesting. It wasn't that great at math, so this might be kind of stretching it a bit here. That actually looks right so far. Looks like I did that right. That is good. Okay, and I guess I can give it a thumbs up and stuff. That don't really want to do that till I go back and confirm that right. But it certainly looks right. So let's have it do the review step here. Let's see how that works. So I wanted to. I guess it didn't entirely go through and offer to do the review itself though. So may have to tweak that a bit, but for the purposes of this video, let's just say we're happy with this now. And I mean, this is actually pretty good here. You'd have to go through and wait, 12x squared. So 12x, 4x cubed. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's 4x cubed to begin with. Okay, so yeah, this looks pretty good. So now let's just say we're not really all that happy with the typewriter. So one thing you can do. So let's just go back to plain old ChatGPT. We can ask it, can you make a 1:1 image? Like the aspect ratio, it does understand 1:1. I guess we could go with typing. Okay, typing. Typing. If I can spell it right, typing. Document. I could make it like a cartoony image or just like a regular. Let's see what it does here and see if we want to change it at all. We can also ask it for changes. So. Do want it to show more of a. I do kind of like the typewriter concept. Yeah, it doesn't entirely convey writing a document, so let's see if we can do it on a typewriter. That was a good try so far. That's interesting that it asked, is this conversation helpful so far? I mean, it did what it asked, so yeah, that's pretty good so far. So Wonder if they just updated ChatGPT to ask that. That's interesting. It's amazing how fast this stuff's advancing here. It's amazing that now they have it to where you can take the one image and go to the next image. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although the robot kind of looks a little creepy. Don't want the image to look creepy. How about you make the robot cute? Let's try that. It looks kind of cool, but doesn't quite give the right vibe that I want. Did what I asked though. I guess just didn't specify I wanted a cute robot, so I guess that's kind of interesting. I think that's kind of how human interaction would go with a designer. And there we go. Oh man, that's oh, never mind. The typewriter's backwards. Okay, but that is beautiful though, other than the typewriter facing the wrong way. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, I've noticed to get things wrong like that before. Like, I think there's like a robot singing to the crowd, and the robot was facing us basically, and the crowd was facing us, like it's facing the wrong direction. And I asked it to fix it, and it did. So, do like how you can work with it. There. Oh, seriously? Never mind. I mean, that looks cute, but again, the robot's on the wrong side of the typewriter. Okay, well, this isn't going as planned here. See if any of these actually work. Guess for now, we'll just take this one. So, what you do. Oh man, I backed out it somehow. It's trying to download the image. Okay, well, wanted to just back out of the image, not back out of the whole conversation. So, well, let's try this again. Maybe we can do better just by starting out. And stuff like this happens. You just gotta stick with it a little bit and you'll get there. At least that helped me form my initial prompt a little better. See, I really want a cute robot and I want it typing on a typewriter. There we go. Okay, much better. That is a good first try here. So yeah, there we go. I like that. So I guess I'll do that too, and I'll download. And then we'll make that our image. So let me show you how to do that. You go back to Explore GPTs, then My GPTs. Guess I got a number of them now, so. Okay, and then edit. And under the configure tab, you can click on the image. Let's go ahead and upload a photo. Make sure I don't have anything messed up there. Okay, otherwise I'd have to stop the video, but I think we're good. I guess nothing would really be messed up, but just like if I had any like private information or anything like that, I think we're good though. I like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I was happy with at least the first test. It'd be ideal to test it some more, but I'll go ahead and put that out there now. And writing, that's fits under writing.